3 tips to use PhotoPills offline. Hello, PhotoPiller, Rafael, the bar here. Imagine that from home you've planned a cool shot in an area, in a location where you're gonna be offline with no internet. Can you still use PhotoPills? Yes, of course you can. Let me show you how to do it with these 3 simple tips. Well, for educational purposes, I planned this shot here in Madrid. I know that I have connection here, but imagine that I didn't have connection. Yeah, the red pin is my shooting spot, and here we have the Cathedral of La Almudena in Madrid, which is very cool. And the sun will be setting right there, casting light from the side on the building, on the cathedral. So this is the plan. I know my shooting spot, I know my shooting date is April 4th, 2024, and around 9 p.m. Sunset is at 8:43 p.m. So that's gonna be my shooting time. Well, if you are offline and we want to use PhotoPills, let's go with tip number 1. So if you know the shooting spot, you know the place, you know the location, and you know where the red pin is, on the shooting date you don't really need to use the planner. You can just go back to the pills menu and use the augmented reality views that you have outside the planner. I'm talking about the augmented reality views on the sun pill, moon pill, and night AR pill if you plan a Milky Way shot. For example, for today, I will go to the sun pill, and directly this will detect where you are and the day you are. And now if I tap on the AR button here, I can visualize actually where the sun is actually right there now behind the clouds, and will be setting right over there as I was showing you before in the planner. And here we have the beautiful Cathedral of La Almudena. So it's super simple. I am right at the right shooting spot, and by tapping on the AR view here, I have just on my phone, through my phone, what's gonna happen, where the sun is at the current time, and then where the sun will be setting, which is pretty cool. And you can do the same with the moon pill, with the AR for the moon, but most important, you can do it with the night AR pill. If you plan a Milky Way shot, just type on night AR, swipe your finger until it's nighttime, and then you will see where the Milky Way is gonna be at all times, so you cannot miss it. If you know your shooting spot, this is the easiest way to visualize your plan, your shot. Don't use the planner, just use these simple AR views. Cool. Okay, tip number 2 is to go to the planner when you're at home or before you leave in the hotel where you have Wi-Fi. Go to the planner and zoom in on the area you're going to be shooting. In this way, the map will be stored in the cache memory, and where you are on location offline, you'll at least will have the map visible, so you know where the red pin is, so you can go where the red pin is, and you can get the shot. And once there, you can use the tip number 1 to visualize the shot, or use the AR views here on the in the planner. For example, I'm at the red pin position now, and I use the AR view here in the planner. I see where the sun is at now and where the sun will be setting. So I'm seeing the same thing as before, but now everything is referenced to the red pin position. So if you're using the AR views in the planner, make sure that you are at the red pin position. Cool. And tip number 3, if you are in the field with no connection and the PhotoPills app crashes, you might end having no map visible. But the cool thing is that the red pin position is at the shooting spot, and the date and time at the correct ones, and also the information displayed on the app, you know, on the map and on the top panels is correct too. So you can use the AR views here when you are in the red pin position. You can use the AR views to visualize the shot. But how do you make sure that you are at the red pin position? Well, let me show you one trick. Tap on the plus button here, and then switch on your position on the map. And if you are at the red pin position, use this blue circle you see will be concentric with the end of the pin, where the pin is digging the ground level. So as you know, I am at the red pin position because the blue circle has been placed, you know, automatically. This is my position, and it's using the GPS, and it's using to calculate my position and to show it on the map. So based on the red pin position, you could just walk towards the red pin, and this blue circle would follow you. So until you get to the red pin position. And once you are at the red pin position, the AR view to visualize the shot, and it's over there, and it's setting right over there. so you cannot miss it. Fantastico. Also, you could tap on the plus button and use the compass, this button here, and now all you have to do is to turn your phone and to see where the sun is setting in this direction. Compass is pointing. The compass is very useful also when you're in the field, but in my case I would always use the AR views, which is the tool to go. You know that you can calibrate the AR views with the visual calibration, as I explained in another video. Perfect. Well, with these tips you can really miss it when you're in the field. You covered, even if you don't have a connection. Now, if you wish to learn how to use PhotoPills, if you wish to master photography planning, I invite you to download and study well our super detailed photography planning guide. I'm gonna leave a link to the guide in the description of this video and in the first comment below. Download it. And as always, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday in another video. And remember that you have the power to imagine, plan, and shoot legendary photos. Bye from La Almudena.